At about midnight, patrol officers were dispatched to a shooting in the 2600 block of Maxine. That's near Floyd and Coffee Road in northeast Modesto. When they arrived, they discovered that there were two adult males who eventually were pronounced dead as a result of gunshot wounds. And within minutes of the original call, one of our patrol officers spotted a vehicle which was described as being involved in the shooting. That vehicle was a dark-colored Ford pickup. When the officer tried to initiate a traffic stop on that car, the driver fled. And during the pursuit through the residential neighborhood near Floyd and Temescal, shots were fired from that vehicle at the pursuing patrol car. Very scary situation, but there were also shots that were fired when the truck came to a stop. Several shots were fired. Very fortunately, none of the officers were struck. We're very thankful for that. We did set up a very large perimeter, which was approximately 1/2 mile by 1/2 mile in scope. We asked for assistance from numerous law enforcement agencies from throughout Stanislaus County, including all city departments, the Sheriff's Department, and also the California Highway Patrol. We're thankful for that. We're also thankful for the assistance of the Ripon Police Department, who responded to one of the hospitals when crowds started gathering there. It was a team effort, and that's what we do when we have incidents of this scale, is we assist each other. And like I mentioned, we're just thankful that none of our officers were hit, none of them were injured. And at this point, it looks like we have 4 people in custody. One of those men was taken into custody when the truck came to a stop, and the subsequent yard-to-yard search by the Modesto Police Department SWAT team resulted in 3 other arrests, and the investigation is just underway at this point. We'll be looking to see what their involvement is in the homicide. We're investigating it as a double homicide at this point, and we can't eliminate the possibility that gang involvement is a factor in this tragic incident. The 3 suspects that were taken into custody were found near the west side of the perimeter. We had cordoned off from Lincoln Oak to Roselle, from Floyd all the way down to Merle. And my understanding at this early point is that 3 of those suspects were found near the west side of the perimeter. From the original incident, we're looking at 2 counts of homicide for those involved. For those responsible for shooting at the patrol officer, you're looking at attempted homicide on a police officer, shooting from a moving vehicle at another occupied moving vehicle, which is another felony, and very serious charges in that if somebody will shoot at a police officer, they'll shoot at anybody.
I heard like 3 gunshots, man, and it was like crystal clear. I mean, the police said they were shot right in my yard, right up front. That's where they took place. I looked at my window, I was all kind of cops dashing, you know, it was a zoo. Then they took place over here. I guess that's the vehicle of the suspect. They got on foot. The vehicle's right over there around the corner on that driveway. Then SWAT came, and it was just nuts. They were going through all the yards, in and out. And so it was a lot. It was chaos. Yeah, it was nuts. You know, I didn't want to get shot. You know, it was crazy. So for this neighborhood, I've been here since '92, and nothing's ever happened like that. Nothing. They said there's some gang members, I guess, from another city or somewhere, I don't know. Next thing I know, a bunch of cops out there, they told me that the police got shot at and that they needed me to come out here. They're evacuating everybody. They're looking for these guys, and that was nuts. Like I said, two big old tanks, or whatever you call them, the armored trucks, you know, and all kind of cops, sheriffs, every law enforcement agency, a couple of choppers, and half the neighbors were out. They pulled them out like at 4 in the morning, and it was a lot of chaos. It was nuts, I guess.
We'd like to express our gratitude and our thanks to the residents in this affected area. They were very understanding in this very trying time. They recognized the scope and the magnitude of this incident, and all were very cooperative when they left the perimeter and had their vehicles searched, which was a necessary aspect to ensure that no suspects were leaving this perimeter.